everyone. My name is Sonia Marie. For all of you cross watchers that do not know, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. I write for Essence Magazine, the horoscope column in the back. Been doing that for about 7 years, and 6 or 7, one of them. However, it's been a very interesting ride, joyful, that is for sure. I'm wondering where all the folks are at. I don't know if I did this thing properly. I think I should cancel. Hold on. Oh, no, wait, hold on. There we go. All right. All right. I thought Mercury retrograde got the best of me and y'all all are here. Okay, all right. Hello, Tunde. I was getting ready to cancel y'all out. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. What's up, D? I'm so good. I'm just glad that y'all here. This thing was bugging out on me for a quick second. Hi, Bijou. Hi, Bijou. Hi, Desiree. I appreciate you being here. Hope that y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, give me a yes, yes, y'all. I don't have my earphones. Maybe I should actually plug them in. I'm in a space today. Can you hear me? Hi. Oh, great. Okay. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Great. Hi, Rob. Hi, Mina. Okay, listen. I honestly just want to get to this thing, and if I miss you, please don't charge my heart. Just charge my brain, because I'm not really looking over there, and I kind of want to get to where we're going so we can finish this thing and be about our day. Listen. Prayerfully, hi Chris, how are you? Hi Danielle. Prayerfully, the week that preceded this day did not take you out. I had a comment from a really sweet lady, I'm not gonna put her on blast, that alluded to the fact that my last broadcast was a little heavy, and we talked about it, so it's no bad blood in any kind of way, and I appreciate her opinion. But I do want, with that, I said to myself, maybe I should let people know, actually, if you don't already know, why I come on here and why I share this information with you. Listen, there's a lot of astrologers. There's millions and hundreds of thousands of goddamn astrologers out there, and I appreciate and respect them all. But we all have a position, and we all have a focus, what it is that we do. And I'm gonna tell you what it is that I do. I actually don't look at say what you do, Sonia. You know how sometimes you want to say what you do and then you start with what you don't do? No, let's focus on what you do. What I do is try my best to go to the person, to go to the inside, to the focus, the inside of who you are, to help to rearrange through astrology, to see yourself and to see everybody else that's to see yourself better so you can have better relationship with those that are around you. Yes, the world is a huge concern of mine. Yes, politics is not too much of a concern of mine, but we can actually talk about that through astrology. Yes, whether you're going to get a good job or whether you're going to be with this one or that one are really good concerns. But here's the position, that's the word that I was thinking of earlier, that I come from with astrology, is helping us to heal, helping us to see what obstacles, situations, some jubilant moments there may be that are before us, so we can take advantage of them. Astrology, Western astrology, is nothing but energy. It's not God. It's not Jesus, it's not Mary, it's not Joseph. It's not none of these entities that we have been raised in this colonialized world to that takes precedence and or power over anything. Astrology is energy. So when we utilize energy in the way in which we can be prepared and aware, we can navigate ourselves through the craziness that the world has to offer. If we continue to become reactionary, if we continue to put gurus up there, when I actually believe that gurus are dead, and we continue to put people on a pedestal, we continue to take one book or one situation as important and or having precedence over ourselves, then we got a problem. I'm doing my best to show us, to show you, how to utilize the energy that is given through Western astrology and all kinds of other modalities in which you can receive your power back for you and only you. Why? Because you are your only healer. You are your own healer, y'all. You bring yourself through all the trials and the tribulations. You. God is definitely on point, but God is like, yo, as I tell all the many thousands of clients that I have, God is a co-creator in this situation. We can't say God has done this to punish us. I don't believe that personally. You can't say God has set up this obstacle to see how strong we are. No, God wants us to win at every fucking turn of our existence. It's human beings and situations that human beings drudge up that allow us to get blocks. You understand what I'm saying? That causes problems and circumstances and situations. Do y'all hear me, or is this thing on? Yes, yes, y'all? Do y'all hear me? It's not God that's creating the problems. It's not God that's creating obstacles so we can get stronger. God is like, yo, I'm trying to give you the best situation possible. At least this is what I believe. And if you adhere to the energy that I am giving to you, or the information that I am giving to you in this moment in time, and as a co-creator of your own existence, utilize that energy, then together we can help a situation win. Together we can help your existence expand and be seen in the light of all that is good. You understand what I'm saying? We block ourselves, y'all. So that's why I come on here and do this. I know it took a couple of minutes to say that, but I just felt like I needed to express that in my position and where I come from. Yo, and with that being said, again, I pray that last week set you off in a way in which you honestly released everything that you needed to release, because now is the time. Now is the time, in my opinion, based on a couple of things that's happening energetically and based on what it is that I feel. Now is the time that has the vision. It's time for us to have the vision. Listen to this. Over the last couple of days, I kept saying to Spirit, yo, this was a hard week, and I'm going to be truthful with y'all, dead ass. This is a hard week, God, and I don't know if I can go on there on Monday. I really don't know what to say. If you don't already know, I got words already jumbled up in my mouth, Mercury retrograde, but it's also about me getting my thoughts together, because personally for me, it took me out. It took me out to have to unpack all of these emotions and all of these past occurrences and people coming in my life to show me who I am and who I have actually evolved through to become somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like these memories, so to speak. Again, not here to get on a pedestal, but I just want to show y'all what last week did for me, and prayerfully it reflects where you were. But that is last week. And again, I hope we got it all out. I hope we were able to address what it is we needed to address in regards to correcting ourselves, in regards to emptying out, detoxing all of our woes, in regards to apologizing for our own faults, and in regards to forgiving ourselves and certain players in situations that have caused blocks or pain, torment, trauma, all kinds of shit in your life, all right? I really, really pray that we do that, because for this week, this is what I see. This week is an emergency. We got the sirens going. That's what this week is about. Yo, on some real shit, it doesn't matter who wins tomorrow. We're not going to talk politics on this thing. So if you're looking for some political kind of opinion, you can probably just check out. Because Sonya don't do that. I don't go to wherever, I don't speak politics. I'm going to be straight up and down. To people that I know and love, possibly, maybe, but to be truthful with you, I even keep my own shit to myself. You know why? Because it's all a fucking lie. And what happens is when you talk politics, you get caught up in the rigmarole, you get caught up in the matrix in which they want you to get caught up in. And then all of a sudden, you get distracted from what's really going on. That's why I stay away from talking about politics. However, I am glued to that motherfucking TV tomorrow. You know why? I want to see history be made. I want to see history be made, and I want to put light on every situation that comes up and around us. So I hope you voted, because your vote actually adds to the light in the universe. Your vote actually adds to the movement and the focus. Even if you don't have a belief on where it's going to land and how it's going to play out, vote. Because it's you putting in your little bit of energy in order to help shift mankind and where we are in this particular situation. So I'm not going to talk about it, but I will tell you this. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Election Day, Mercury does go into a direct motion at, what time is it, 12:50? 12:50 exact p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the sign of Libra. Now, before we talk about that, let me scroll out and go back to where I was, right? Humanity needs that light. Yes, it does. Sam, how are you doing, baby? So listen, before we go there, I entitled this Vision versus Projection versus Competition. Why? Because I was told, like I was saying a couple of days, I was like, God damn, I don't know what to talk about. I have no idea what to talk about because last week really like took me out a little bit, right? God just said vision, vision. Just talk about the vision. Whose vision? Your vision? My vision. Talk about the vision. Vision. I kept seeing vision. So I looked in the ephemeris to see what's happening this week. And lo and behold, there are some slight aspects that help to promote this scarf is doing something different today, to help promote our vision and where we're going in this moment in time. Y'all see that Leo rise just pop up? Hey, what's going on with the looks? Baby, what's happening? Okay, so here's the deal. Look, vision, vision, vision. First of all, our vision will be clearer, right? Because of this Mercury situation going forward in Libra. I, for one, am extremely excited about it because now I can talk again, probably, maybe. My brain can be a little clearer. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know where you guys are going with it. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but y'all know what it means for Mercury to go direct, right? Computers, they start to act a little better, a little bit more cooperative, you know what I'm saying? People can hear you say certain things as opposed to what it is. Hear you say the correct things as opposed to what it is they thought you said. All types of strategies and plans will start to come in and click into place. This is what I want you to look at when it comes to the vision. When it comes to the vision and when it comes to us, what God was prompting me to talk to you about in regards to Mercury retrograde in Libra, the vision is connecting with a partner. How about this? Now, this is going to seem very, very contrary, but Libra energy and seventh house energy has everything to do with partnerships, has everything to do with being fair, being just like, but it also has to deal with our open enemies too. Isn't that interesting? How you can have a position of Libra energy, right? That scales, that actually shows up as justice as well as the criminal. Justice as well as the enemy. Being fair as well as somebody that's hating on you and trying to stab you in the back. Vision versus projections versus competition. Understand where I'm going, y'all. The bottom line is that this Mercury going direct is helping us to say, a couple of different things. Grab a partner, grab somebody and try to bounce off some ideas with people. Make sure you know who they are. Make sure you trust them. Why? Because we need a vision. We need a vision. We need to see where we're going. Beyond what happens tomorrow. Here's the vision. And I'm going to post this meme because this is the whole vibration of it. Regardless what happens tomorrow, black and brown people need to get their shit together. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, like these racist folks, they need to get their shit together. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, humanity needs to look at themselves and have a vision of where they need to go. Regardless of what happens on election day. You need to have a vision about where it is you're going next. Mercury going direct in Libra, at least ask you, talk to somebody about that. Bounce some ideas off of that. Make sure they're all fair. Make sure there's a win-win situation out this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Come together with people, whether it's your spouse or whether it's a business opportunity, but also that seventh house, Libra information, it means to watch out for the haters. Watch out for the people who are in competition with you. Watch out for those that may not have your best interest. And I'm not saying, I know I said this before in another video. I'm not repeating myself just to say the same shit I'm saying is because what happens is that we don't realize, I was just talking to Lee about this, we don't realize sometimes when people are in competition with us, right? It's a very, very thin line between those that admire us and those that want what we have. So what happens is that we share information with anybody and everybody. Yes, we need to come together as a community. Yes, we need to come together for humanity's sake. But at the same time, you gotta pay attention to who's desperate. Those are the ones that are in competition with you, or in competition, period. You understand what I'm saying? May not be with you, but when you see a ravenous motherfucker standing on the other side of the glass, when you see somebody that's hungry for something in a way in which you know that they will take you down regardless in a blink of an eye to get what they want because they're in a desperate space, that's something to pay attention to. Understand that. Y'all getting this? Mercury going direct tomorrow will reveal these things because it's been stationary for some time. You will start to see these people rise to the surface, i.e. this political situation that's going to happen, because you know why? A whole bunch of enemies are going to be found out and a whole bunch of allies are going to be found out. You'll see. But honestly, we still need to get our shit together and watch and pay attention to and protect our own backyard. Make sense? I hope this makes sense to y'all because I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm doing my best to just open up and download. The projection is this. Okay, so that's part of the vision. The vision is to maybe hold hands with somebody that can help you along the way with it. The vision is to get together with a spouse, plan with your boo. What we gonna do? If dude gets back into office, how are we gonna live our life? What can we do with our family? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to build? You understand what I'm saying? Conversation with a business partner, and then possibly a conversation with your honey. Like, what's going to be the plan, Stan? How are we going to make this work? And then watch out for the competitors, threefold. You dig what I'm saying? Balance in the fact that that Librian energy is allowing you to see it all. My vision for happiness. My vision for happiness needs to look like this. Or number 2 in this title of this wonderful video, I hope y'all get some information from this, is the projections. Now, you know projection is something that you want to see. Projection is straight something that you want to see, but actually is not there. It's absolutely not there. Why? Because you're so hell-bent in your rationale, holding on to past situations and the ways in which life and companies and whatever in your life, personal situation, decisions, I don't care what it is, has been laid out previously. You're going to hold on to that previous thought and say, this is how it's going to go this time. Does that make sense to y'all? Projections are dangerous. Projections are dangerous. Because it really says, Mercury, all up in my mouth. It really says that you are paying attention to what is in your bubble. In your bubble. How you want it to play out. Whoa, that says so much. Yo, that says so much in regards to the tone of this week. Without talking about politics. The bubble. Where do you live and what does that bubble look like? So do we have the vision of where we're going? Or do we have the projection of what it is that we want to see? Or lastly, do we want to compete? Do we want to start wars? Do we want to start fights and anguish? Do we want to like really take down motherfuckers because we feel that they are getting more than we are? Because we feel the past actually needs to repeat itself. So I'm in any kind of way. So I'm going to compete with you and show you who's better. Are y'all listening? Does this make sense? I love that y'all say hi to one another. It's a beautiful thing. Hi, Cressida. But I'm Cressida. I'm just wondering though, if y'all hearing what I'm saying. It's something that I feel so strongly in me. Okay, so bust this. Along with that vision, right? Let me go to the next situation. Also tomorrow, understand this. Tomorrow, the moon will be in Gemini. Okay, so the moon in Gemini, hi Gail, you didn't miss me, I'm here. So the moon in Gemini goes very, very well with this Mercury situation, right? Because the moon in Gemini will hit Mercury, right? In Libra. Okay, good shit. However, which means is that the moon, the energy of our emotions, right? Of the composite, like the whole world, basically, because the moon will be in Gemini. I'm talking so fast, I'm thinking faster, and I'm trying to get this shit out, man. So here's the deal. Moon in Gemini says, yes, I'm loving the information. Just give me the information. Give me the duality of things. Let me understand how to produce different results. If by taking this information, computing this, staying superficial with it, this is all Gemini understanding. And then compiling it, or I should say, connecting it to Mercury. Moon and Gemini, connecting it to Mercury, how we think. What that looks like is this. Yo, I'ma feel okay if I have the information. I'ma feel all right if I have the information that helps me think that we are going to be fair, but watch out for the projection. We're going to be fair because of the Libra energy on that Mercury situation, but watch out for the projections. Are you seeing the truth of it all? This is tomorrow. Are you seeing the truth of it all just because you feel okay about it? Does that make sense? Moon is your feelings, your emotions in Gemini, giving you the information, Gemini information. Understand? Giving you the words, trying to negotiate, trying to see the duality. I can see this, I can see that. I mean, that makes sense. Boom. Then it hits Mercury, going direct in Libra, that says, oh, if I feel this way, then I should feel okay to be just in the way that I'm thinking, just in the way that I'm speaking. Be careful. Watch out for the dupage. That's all I'm saying. Watch out for the projection. That's all I'm saying. On top of that, though, that moon in Gemini that goes along with that Mercury going direct is actually squaring Neptune. That's a big deal because that adds to the dupage. Why? Because, again, moon in Gemini tomorrow wants to keep things really light, wants to keep things informational. I know I'm repeating myself, y'all, but I'm doing it for a reason, right? Wants to keep things informational, wants to see all the sides. I love Gemini energy for that. To see all sides of a situation. It's not being two-faced, it's really pulling back to go, okay, they can be right and they can be right too. Like, we want to live in a world like that where everybody has a voice. However, when we have a voice and you try to manipulate my voice based on what it is that you think is right and correct, then we got a problem. Let me have my voice. You want to be racist? Live across the street and leave me and mine the fuck alone. That's what I'm talking about with that. All right? But bust it. If that moon in Gemini, seeing the negotiation, seeing the duality of things, utilizing information is going up against Neptune, ooh. So Neptune says, yo, I deal with the cloudy. I deal with the illusions. I deal with the confusion. I deal with everything that's hazy. I deal with the drugs. I deal with alcoholism. So here's the deal. Either one or two things are going to happen tomorrow. When we see information come across our screen, when we see information come across our telephones, whatever it is that we get in this information and this play out as to what's happening this week, right? Again, doing my best not to talk politics, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the fucking event of the goddamn year. The bottom line is this. When you see that playing out, what will you do? Sam, I wish you can look at my goddamn book right now. Sam said it. I wish you can see my book right now. Smoke, screens, and mirrors, my friend. I'm building up to that. I'm building up to that. Just take my thunder out, this motherfucker. You know, somebody's on stage and they're about to say something, about to hit that bar, and then here comes Sam right behind you grabbing the mic. Good God, Sam. Come on, Sam. I'm just joking. But that's for real, though, the smoke in the mirrors, cousin, the smoke in the motherfucking mirrors. Eyebrow exclamation. Again, going against the moon, going against the feeling of things, going against the understanding that, yeah, we have this information, but yo, if you stay blind in that shit, you stay in the smoke and mirrors of that, you don't see nothing. You don't see a damn thing. Vision, projection, right? Competition, right? I know you didn't, Sam. I'm just teasing. You know I had to go Yonkers and talk a little shit. It's all good. And I don't know you, but you're always supporting, so I felt safe to just tease you real quick. Thank you, brother. You set it up. You set it up. Smoking motherfucking mirrors. That's what that is. Watch them. Watch them all day and night. Now, here's the deal. Neptune also deals with, as you know, Sam and a bunch of y'all on here, intuition, spirituality. So you can either get duped in the smoke and the mirrors tomorrow that's presenting itself very, very clearly. You will see them. Or you can look past them and continue with the vision. What does the vision look like, y'all? Okay, first of all, if you don't know what you're about to do in your vision, I'm gonna lay down couple of notes that I wrote here, right? In regards to how to focus on the vision part so you can go past the smoke screens and the mirrors. That's what Neptune says. Neptune says, yo, if you got the moon in Gemini squaring Neptune, right? Neptune says, see whatever it is that you want to see because it's against your emotional body. Or Neptune can say, pay attention to how the emotional body wants to dupe you and get centered. What does that look like? Get intuitive. What does that look like? Listen to your guides. What does that look like? Pray, motherfucker, pray. Stay there and pray. I also wrote, breathe. This is a week in which we need to be so familiar and coochie cool with our goddamn breath that you are counting them on a daily basis. Did y'all hear what I say? Yes, yes, y'all? I'm giving you a couple of tools and some advice if you want to see them. What's going on with this goddamn scarf out this mug? Got my little curls showing. I don't like it. Okay, y'all know I braided my hair underneath here. I'm about to cut my hair, y'all. I can't do it anymore. I'm about to cut it. Okay, go back, focus. The thing is, breath is breath. Breath will keep you focused on the vision and on the piercing sight, going through the illusions and the confusion. Oh, thank you, Tamika. I appreciate you. Where you been, girl? All right, here's the deal. When you breathe, where are you breathing from? Again, count your breaths if you need to. Where are you breathing from? Where's your tightness in your shoulders, in your chest, in your lower back? Do you know how big the lungs are? They literally take over a good 3/4 of our back. They are fucking huge. Are you utilizing all of your lungs when you breathe? Are y'all feeling me? Breaths help you to what? Alleviate the smoke in the mirrors. Why? Because you get grounded in your breath. You know who you are when you breathe. You feel your insides when you are connected to your lungs. Does that make sense to y'all? That's why people say breathe. Breathe, because it brings you right back to the source that's giving you life in that moment. And it grounds you into the earth. When you are breathing, you can't be duped. You can blow past the smoke in the mirrors. Y'all feeling me? Just giving you a couple of tools, and I'm a little passionate about this shit, as if you can see. I don't even have no tea. What the fuck? Anyway, the second part is focus. Another ASL sign. Focus. Focus. Focus on one subject per week. That's my challenge for you. In November, here's my challenge. Focus on one thing per week that can get you out of your confusion, that can get you out of your head in regards to what's going on around you. They cannot take your focus. They cannot take your focus. You understand? So, Squirrel, I got this meme, and I know the person that sent it to me was sending it out of pure concern for me and the people that they love. But I'm, for one, not going out here on some serious, and I'm going to get back to my little tools that I have listed here, but I'm, for one, I'm not going out like on some vigilante shit, grabbing up all the food and the goddamn blankets and the water and shit, hankering down in my house just because I'm afraid of what's going to happen this week and the weeks that follow. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't need a fucking survival kit. Here's the deal, and I'm going to be straight up and down. The focus is this. The vision is this. If we are concentrated on ourselves and our healing and our light, our ancestors and our guides, are activated. And if we go out on the street and them motherfuckers want to connect with us and they gonna have a problem. Them gonna have a problem. Understand that? Fortify and focus yourself on what is important in your life so your ancestors and your guides can keep you on motherfucking point. Does that make sense? Because you are walking the planet with a force. You're not by yourself when you concentrate on them. You're not by yourself. Understand that. Y'all get that? It ain't about what they're doing. Again, I appreciate any information anybody can give me, but trust me when I tell you, I'm not taking it out of fear. I'm not preparing out of fear. I'll get some water because I'm thirsty. I'll get a couple more because I know maybe somebody else will be thirsty when they come to my house. Are y'all hearing me? But out of fear, fuck a fear. They better be afraid if they're coming up against me and them, they. And I'm suggesting the same for you. I'm suggesting the same for you. I am the love of thousands, and so are you. And if we come from this position, they won't come within 20 feet of us, 20 fucking miles of us. Understand that. I don't care where you are, but it's how you walk, and it's what you focus on, and it's how you're projecting and or not. It's the vision that you have to surpass what's about to go down, whatever it is. Are y'all hearing me? My phone is about to die, so I'm gonna make this really quick, right? So again, focus on one thing that's important. One thing that's important all week, and keep that on the forefront, on the frontal lobe, okay? The third thing that I had number 1, breathe. Number 2, focus, coming back. Number 3, write one person that could assist you and one person that you can assist. And when I say write, I mean get in contact with them, right? Because again, we're looking for the partners. We're looking for the understanding. And this little gray hair gonna wanna pop out, y'all. Ain't that something? What the hell? Okay, I'm way too invested in what's going on with this scarf today. Okay, look. Write one person, ask one person for help. How can I help you? And this is how I would like for you to help me. Just one person this month. This month, just a month. I need some help on X, Y, and Z. Why? Not only are we bringing in community, again, we're staying on the focus. Because somehow, some way, when we enlist somebody to help us, or we say we're gonna help somebody else, that's a small way, not a small way, sometimes a huge way of keeping people accountable for their shit. Keeping us both focused for our shit, where we're going, not distracted. We're not talking shit about what's going on. Let's get focused. What you need from me? What you need from me this month? You need $100? You need a telephone number? You need an attorney? You need a good meal? You need me to watch your kids one night while you just ball out? What you need from me? Y'all understand this? Okay. Fourthly, what I put on here? What's the emotion surrounding the vision? Be honest until it breaks down to acceptance and peacefully know it's yours. Thank you, Spirit. That's a nice one too. What I mean by that, and sometimes I read it back and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I wrote it. But what I mean by that, I think maybe, is to pay attention to the emotion around the focus. Pay attention to the emotion around the vision. Because you can have a vision, you can have a connection, you know where you're going, but if it's worry on that thing, that shit is coming so convoluted. That shit is coming so convoluted. Like you're telling your mother you want some sneakers and you end up getting Skippies. Were you specific? Did you have the feeling that you wanted them Air Jordans, or you just said sneakers because that's what you deserve? I know that's a weird ass analogy, but I'm just saying, be focused through and through on the emotion and the information of where it is that your vision is taking you. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Does that make sense to y'all? Yes, yes, y'all. I love all the 55 people that are in here. You know, it really makes me smile from the inside out when I have folks to share with. And again, this is very one-sided. I understand that because of technology, but I kind of feel like you're talking and we having a conversation. And to be truthful with you, at the end of it all, is us being able to talk to us. Us being able to be unafraid and unabashedly just express our opinions, express our heart and our feelings on every little thing that comes up. And if people don't like it and they're shook by it, they're not your peoples, man. I appreciate you too, Miss Limitless. Mary Hill, how you doing? Y'all get me? All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. Again, I really do appreciate you being here. Do yourself a favor and stay with the vision. Check your projections. And if you're gonna compete with yourself. Make yourself better. We don't have time to compete with everybody else. You know what I mean? Truthfully, honestly, do what you can do best. And like Lee and I say, we haven't said this in a while, but that micro shit, those micro groups, We don't have to take over like Beyonce and like Michael Jackson out this motherfucker. But truthfully, if we have a couple of small, concentrated, quality-driven groups that are coming together in the light of God, trust and believe, we're all gonna swarm and take over sooner or later. When it comes to competition, just compete with you. Not everybody else is trying to do the same fucking thing you're doing. Understand that. Let us all have our shine so we can all shine together. Y'all got that? All right, I'm out of this mug. Stay peaceful, stay focused. It doesn't matter what happens. You are your own source, your own light. You are your own healer. Continue to grow. Continue to stay focused on where you're going for the betterment of your heart, mind, body, and soul, and your babies, the babies, y'all. The thousands of readings that I have, every ancestor comes through and talks about the babies. We're doing this for the babies. Understand that. All right? I love you. And take care.